Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game.
And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Snags the quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this third and short, and see what you can do from here.
And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Cal. This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to find room. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, we're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush, nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 20, the 10, no stopping, and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He's running out of time here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Ducks offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Handoff running right. Making people miss. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Defense showing blitz here. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Sticking with the running game. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Getting set. Here's second down. We go with a direct snap. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down to get to start on the next drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Let's fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his target. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. They get the second half started with a running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
So the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And the Golden Bears keep the football on the move. As a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Heading left after the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Motion now from the tight end. They'll try the right here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On the ground, it's Williams. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 35, Cal 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection over in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Golden Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Strong game by this quarterback. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. They'll take a deep shot. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Cal. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's soft, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pressure is coming. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Backed up second and long at the 17. Crosses the 30. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Williams. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. That's an important first down on that running play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oregon. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll run it into the end zone for the two-point try to build the lead up to 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Ball handed off. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The Ducks come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Ducks are on the move here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
He's tackled at the 31. That's a first down for the offense.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Oh, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.